Good morning. Let's get started. Let's start with taking your hands and putting them in prayer, and then bringing them just into the middle of your chest. And take your knuckles of your thumb and just give a rub right there in the middle of our chest on our Ren Mai, which is this meridian that comes up the front of our body. And it's great for emotional balance. So, a great way to start the day. So, take a slow, deep breath as you feel your knuckles press against this acupressure point. And drop your awareness into your heart. And then sink your awareness from your heart way down into your feet. And feel your feet as they make contact with the earth, inviting your feet to just sink, sending roots down to the earth. And soften your tailbone. And soften your chest. And as if a thread of white light is lifting the crown of your head up to the heavens. Lift the crown of your head. So the lower part of your body is sunk deep into the earth, and the upper part of your body is lifted up into the heavens. And turn your awareness inwards and see what you notice today. And then opening up your eyes, taking your hands as if you're going to take off a sweater. So inhale and float your arms up as you cross them. And as the hands come overhead, turn your palms down to the earth. So inhale, float your hands up. And then exhale, float your hands down. And stand a little taller as you inhale. And then sink with your knees just a little bit as you exhale. This is called separating clouds. And your intention as you do this movement, as you inhale, you're separating the clouds so that the sun can beam into your heart center. Let's do one more. And on your next one, float your hands up, leave your right hand up and your left hand down. I'll do your mirror image. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lean over and just pull your fingertips apart from each other. So inhale as you switch, and then exhale, lean and stretch your lower hand, fingers to the earth, and your upper hand up to the heavens. So inhale and then exhale. I'll just do a couple of these. Then as you inhale, pull your shoulders as high as you can. Have a little pause in your breath. And then with a slow exhale, slowly lower your shoulder. Do another like this. So inhale up. Pause. And then exhale, just slowly let your shoulders float down. And then the next one, let's inhale forward. And then exhale back. Inhale forward. We'll do 3 of these. And then let's do the other way. So inhale and exhale. And then my favorite neck movement we'll do with a wise owl. Turns its head to eliminate fatigue. So in this, your soft knees, soften your tailbone. And have your thumbs facing in towards your midline. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, rotate your hands so your thumbs turn away from you. And then just turn your chin over your shoulder. So inhale to center. And exhale. And for me, the temptation is to kind of see how far I can kind of wrench my neck. And I'm instead inviting myself to try to just gently see, just enjoy the range of motion I do have. So exhale and then inhale. And do one more. And then lifting up your arms, take an inhale and look up at the heavens as you open your chest. As you exhale, round your back and tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, look up. And exhale down. We'll do one more. And then just turning from your hips and your waist, letting your hands be really, letting your arms kind of be like a rag doll. And one name for this movement is knocking the temple gong. So as you knock your temple gong, we're knocking on all these great acupressure points for energy, vitality. And then gradually slow it down. And then bring your feet close together. Join your palms together and bring your knuckles back to your chest where we started this morning. And then kind of making a steeple out of your fingers. As you take a breath in, push your hips forward and lift your hands up to the heavens. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your head and glide your hips back into a squat. So inhale, open, and then exhale. Inhale, pushing your hips forward, squeezing your glutes. And exhale. Let's do one more. And then bring your hands out into a T. As you exhale, just fold forward, bending your knees if that feels right. And relax your head and your neck and your shoulders. And invite the muscles of your lower back to just lengthen. And the muscles of your legs soften. And then bending one knee at a time. See how that changes the stretch in your hips and your legs. And then interlacing your fingers, tucking your tailbone. Soft bend in your knees, roll up as we pull energy up from the bottom of our feet, our bubbling springs, and picture just pulling energy all the way up through our body. Then turn your palms up to the heavens and then just stand up on your toes if that feels right. Now, depending on how you feel today, see what happens if you stay on your toes and just stretch over. And then inhale to center. Of course, coming down onto your heels whenever that feels right. And exhale, just stretching, lifting the bubbling springs, and shake it out. And then taking your right leg forward, I'll do your mirror image. You're going to go into a bit of a lunge. So look at your front leg and make sure as you look down, slide your gaze down your knee, you see your toes sticking out. You're going to bend your back leg, bringing your hands back to prayer. Right, take a breath in, with your back knees bent. Then as you exhale, straighten both legs as you raise your hand. So inhale, sink. Exhale, straighten. Inhale and sink. And exhale and straighten. Inhale and sink. And then on your next breath, sink, but keep your back legs straight. And then open up your chest and see, and look up, stretching the front of your hip flexor, opening your chest toward the heavens. And then shake it out. So we'll do the same sequence on our other side. So take your right leg back, find your lunge, and bend your back knee. Sorry, it's kind of dark. I don't know if you can see. Bring your hands to prayer. And take a breath in. And as you exhale, straighten. Inhale, come and sink down to the earth. Exhale, straightening. And inhale and sink. Inhale down. And then in your next exhale, straightening, keeping your back leg straight. Opening up your chest to the heavens, just feeling that stretch on the front of your legs. And then shake it out. We'll just do a few hip circles this morning. Feeling your feet on the earth, lifting the crown of your head to the heavens. And we'll go back around the other way. And then shake out your hands. And then lift up your hands. And then turn your hands over and see how that changes the feeling. Just feel it through your wrists and your palms. Back down the other way. Come on to the outside. Now shake this way. And shake overhead. Come down. And then include a little bounce in your heels. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, exhale out your mouth with a inhale in. And then our next inhale, clasp your fingers together. Inhale and inhale up. And one more. And then slow it down and closing your eyes. Turn your awareness inwards. And notice what you feel this morning. And opening your eyes, bringing your palms about an inch apart. And just bring your hands forward and back. Almost like you're rolling a clay snake. Put your awareness between your palms and see what you notice. And also the space between your fingers. Now what happens when you change that movement and this time pull your hands apart and together? And just notice. In the Qigong, it doesn't matter what you notice. What matters is that you notice. You ask the question. You put your attention. And as you inhale, pull your hands apart. And as you exhale, bring them together. And as you inhale, stand a little taller. And exhale, keeping your awareness between your palms. As you inhale, almost imagine that there's a beam of light between the center of your two palms. As you inhale, just picture that beam of light expanding. As you bring your hands together, picture that beam of light condensing. So what we're doing is we're kind of playing with that chi ball, with our vital energy force. We're going to use this chi ball in a movement called Embrace the Wind and Crest the Moon. So the wind is our inner power, inner vitality, so embracing that wind. And then crest the moon. Right? The moon sees the reflected light of the sun. And so the moon kind of represents our consciousness. And so we'll be caressing our consciousness with clear thinking and inspiration. So let's start this movement. So you start with your chi ball. Now as you take a breath in As you exhale, you're going to expand that chi ball as you glide your hips back. Now turn your palms to the heavens as you stand taller. And what you're doing is you're imagining chi in your palms and you're bringing it to your center. Now glide your hips back again. You're going to turn the backs of your hands together. You're going to roll up just about middle of your chest, and then you're going to circle around. And then you're going to hold your hands right, sort of our solar plexus. And our solar plexus is where we transform inspiration into action. So then gliding your hips back again, you're going to bring your hands forward in a circle up to our forehead. And here's where the crest the moon comes in. So you're bringing that clear thinking and inspiration to your upper dantian or your consciousness. And then you're going to push as you kind of stand taller. And this is my favorite part. And this is where we rise above murky waters. And that's the whole movement. So we'll put it all together. So embrace the wind, crest the moon. So take a breath in. Exhale, glide your hands apart. Inhale, bring that energy to your center. Exhale as you fold forward. And then inhale, bringing that energy up to our solar plexus. Exhale around. And then inhale as you rise above murky waters. So take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale around. And then rise above murky waters. So gliding your hands apart, turning your palms to the heavens as you pull energy into your center. Glide your hips back as the back of your arms come together up. Take that energy, gather from all around, pull it up into our solar plexus, and then connect that energy to our consciousness. Let's just take a moment to have your fingers just an inch or two in front of your forehead. And just whatever caress the moon means to you. We had a spectacular full moon a few nights ago, the sturgeon moon. So take that reflected light of the sun and bathe your consciousness with whatever serves you this morning. And then on your next breath in, push your hands down as you rise above the murky water. So we'll do it 2 more times, and I'll just be quiet. We can just do the flow together. So take a breath in, exhale. And let's do one more together. So take a breath in, exhale. Inhale, pull that energy into your center. Exhale around, pulling that energy up, converting intention into action. And then bathe all that energy into our consciousness as we then rise above murky waters. And then bringing your hands, I think we're going to end how we started. Bring your feet close together, bringing your hands in prayer, and take the knuckles of your thumbs. And let's give a little rub of Conception Vessel 17. And as you rub on that lovely acupressure point for emotional balance, take a slow, deep breath into your lower belly. And a slow breath out. Inviting any agitation from our heart to just sink down into our lower belly. And then just take a moment to turn your awareness inwards. And just notice what you feel. And then thank you. Thank you for joining me.